we are going to make a decadent chocolate cake. Start off by measuring and combining 2 cups or 256 grams of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. Then, measure out 300 grams of sugar. Next, measure and melt 3 ounces unsweetened chocolate and half a cup of butter or 113 grams in a microwave or saucepan. Once melted, let the chocolate sit for 30 seconds, then whisk to incorporate and let cool. In a large mixing bowl, grab 1.5 cups of heavy cream or 360 milliliters. Use a stand mixer or hand mixer to whip the heavy cream until soft peaks form. After soft peaks are reached, crack 4 large eggs and lightly beat them. Once beaten, pour into your heavy cream and mix the combined. Next, pour in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix the combined once more. Then, grab your cool chocolate mixture and pour it into your cream. Moving on to our dry ingredients. Mix in the flour, baking powder, and salt we already measured. Make sure to periodically scrape down the bowl. Now pour in the sugar we already measured. Once all of the ingredients are combined, butter or grease 3 7x7 springform cake pans. I line the bottom of the cake pans with parchment paper to ensure nothing sticks. When the cake pans are prepared, portion and pour the chocolate cake mixture into your pans. Use a spatula to evenly spread the mixture. Optionally, you can give it a few light taps. Next, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius and bake your cakes for 20 to 25 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. I only showed 1 clip of the baking, but I did do this 3 times as I only have 1 springform cake pan. Once the cake is baked, let it cool for 10 minutes before removing it from the pan and letting it cool on a wire rack. I used a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. If you do the same, please butter the surface of the parchment paper. Now we are going to make a buttercream to put between the cakes. Cream 1 cup or 225 grams of room temperature unsalted butter and a half a teaspoon of salt. When it is soft and pillowy, add in 1 pound or 454 grams of powdered sugar in intervals to ensure no toxic cloud of sugar. I recommend adding less sugar if you want a less sweet version. Once all of your sugar is combined, add in 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of vanilla extract and 3 tablespoons or 45 milliliters of heavy cream. I really recommend making everything at once just because the buttercream and frosting do harden when refrigerated, making it harder to apply to the cake. Moving on to the chocolate frosting. Melt 2 ounces of chocolate in a 1/4 cup of butter or 57 grams in a microwave or saucepan. Again, let the mixture sit for 30 seconds before whisking to incorporate and let cool. Next, measure out 1/2 cup or 120 milliliters of heavy whipping cream and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract until, very importantly, firm peaks form. I made the mistake of whipping the cream until soft peaks, so please whip until firm peaks. Firm peaks are when the cream is able to hold its shape. Once firm peaks are reached, combine your cooled chocolate mixture. Please make sure it is fully cooled. You can see in this clip that the chocolate whipping cream broke, meaning it's not smooth. This was caused by the chocolate still being warm. But adding in 3 cups or 360 grams of powdered sugar in intervals helped make it smooth. I used way less than 360 grams of powdered sugar as it was way too sweet by the 200 grams mark. Once the powdered sugar is incorporated, optionally add in 2 teaspoons or 10 grams of cocoa powder. Make sure to scrape the bowl down periodically. And again, optionally add in 2 teaspoons or 10 milliliters of coffee. When it is fully incorporated, we are ready to assemble our cake. Plop a generous amount of buttercream onto the top of the first layer and evenly spread it out. Once spread, place another cake layer on top and repeat the buttercream step. When all of the buttercream is spread, use the excess, if you have any, to fill in the large holes on the sides. Then refrigerate the naked cake for 10 minutes. Once chilled, apply and spread your chocolate frosting. Make sure to hide all the white spots. If the frosting is starting to melt, put the cake in the refrigerator for 10 minutes, then apply the remaining frosting. Once frosted, you might need to refrigerate before you can cut and serve. I really hope you enjoyed this video. The ingredients will be in the description below. This cake was very decadent and it was amazing. Just a couple notes, the recipe originally called for an 8x8 inch cake pan, but the batter was very little, so you may need to double the base. Please subscribe for more content and I hope to see you next time.